Know that the
I love that. Oh, sit. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's live Saturday show. I'm Kellie with Mostess, Kellie Reviews. Welcome back to today's live show. The thing I don't like about these shows is that I can't edit anything. So I mean, I would love to crop everything so that I look good. I look like I'm in a field. I have stars above me, but c'est la vie, as the French would say. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. As on the bottom here, you'll see something showing that if you want to join the post and let me know, because if you want to join even the live post today, I'm a one person operation today. Let me know at the link in the scroll and the description. So I will I'll do a more like a virtual live invite, and we can learn about one another, and we can learn about everything on your side of the world, what's in your world, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I feel like I'm on stage right now. Oh, yesterday I got my book from Literati. Okay. I'm going to turn my volume down because I'm hearing myself in stereo. Actually, so at least I can see it a little bit. There we go. And I can at least hear myself, see myself, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm hoping you guys are doing well. I'm going to go into my live one-on-one with you. There we go. Bam! Now I see me in duplicate. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting show. So anyway, I got the Literati package. It's kind of, it's got green on it. So it's going to, be it's kind of a cool, look at that. Isn't that kind of cool? Oh, I have Alexa playing in the background too. Would you rather hear rock and roll? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but hey, Alexa, can you play some rock and roll? Alexa, turn the volume to 10. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but anyway, Literati happens to be a subscription-based thing. I have it both for Titan membership, where I get 5. You've seen this before. I've gotten 5 hand picks every single month. You keep the ones that you want, and you return the other ones. I pay $100 for that a year for 13 plus. And then also the ones that I normally want to see about, I'm like, well, do I really want it or not? So this is to save a little bit of time and money. I check with my library and see if they have it. If they do, I'll definitely take advantage of that. Secondly, if they don't, and if I really, 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 really want it, I'll go through them. Yeah, I'll get the book. So anyway, without further ado, this book comes out every month. I think I paid like a little over $200 or something like that for the monthly subscription, and I think I have until the 17th of every month. where I can change my subscription, to whatever luminary. I think they have 7 now. They had 5 before. I think they have 7 or 8, something like that. Well, anyway, this comes every month, and you can be one-on-one with the author or the luminary. And I'm like, no, I don't have time for that. I really don't. My time is already spent. So anyway, the one thing I will tell you, ooh, the good thing about these books, I don't know if you can hear that. I hope you can. I should do this more often. Have Alexa play rock in the other room, because I normally have jazz playing during the work week. Who doesn't like listening to jazz? Seriously. Well, anyway, without further ado, get off your tangents and talk to me, right? So, this Finding Wonder. So basically, Alexa, she doesn't hear me because it's too loud for her to hear me. So anyway, I'm hoping you can hear this. So it's Atlas Obscura. Yeah. It says death is the only inevitable part of life. I'm sorry. I'm getting tied between what Alexa's playing and this. I can't think of the song because it reminds me of that one lady that performs. What is it? Charlie Brown's Cabaret. Not in Alabama, Georgia. She goes on stage, and this is the one song that she performed on stage. If I can find it, I will include it in my description at the end of the broadcast. Oh my God. But Charlie has been in performing on stage for, oh my God, forever. She really is. It's like, oh my God. I mean, if you ever check it out on YouTube, Charlie Brown's Cabaret out of Atlanta, Georgia. In fact, one of the performers on stage is Raven, Raven, like the bird Raven. She's hot. She is hot. She is blinking hot. Anyway. Yeah. So my October selection, I can't see this. A brief look at what you'll be reading this month. Table of contents. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. They have 13 luminaries. I was wrong. I was way off. They have 13 luminaries. Isn't that cool? Yeah. See the luminaries? I'll show you. I think there's the 13 right there too. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, I originally started with Stephen Curry, because he does the, what is it? God, what was the first book that I got? This was the first book that I got. Believe it or not. Yeah. Sorry. There you go. Now you can see it better, right? It's okay. It's okay. It really is. Cole Brown is the author of the book. But yeah, this is my first book. I think the other books that I have, this was my first month, but the other books that I have are, I think, are in the bedroom on another shelf. And they are technically, I'm trying to put it back in. They are technically part of my physical mid-year's resolution. And if you guys know about that, I pick a book every single month for my mid-year's resolution through that spin for Kellie Reviews. And what I do every single month, I do a wrap up. At the end of the month, which will be coming soon, I'll be doing a year-end wrap up and mid end of month wrap up rather. And it doesn't mean just books. It's everything that I'm interested in, consumed, media wise, reading, audio, watching movies, TV, blah blah blah, the whole thing. And it doesn't limit myself to a point of views of political affirmations. So the sky's the limit. That means a lot. So anyway, this is really cool. Look at this. If you guys do want to know more about them, look at these, the books that they have for October. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. It's really awesome. It says you can order any October selection from Literati app on iOS, Android, and on the web. So yeah, that's one of the best things about this book club membership. But anyway, without further ado, I know I talk a lot, don't I? So this is the book. I got the book because look at this. Isn't that cool? Alexa, turn the volume to 3, please. Thank you. Now I can hear myself think. Sorry. She was, I figure, a little bit of ambiance with the music loud, but no. Oh, well. I couldn't even hear myself think, let alone talk to you people out there and YouTube Cyberland. Yeah, so it was just unreal. Anyway. Oh, and on top of which, if you emailed me, because in other words, email me to go onto the live forum right now, I'll add you. But let me know in the comments section or in the chat section if you want to join, because I'm not checking my email. So definitely put it in there in the live chat, because I have a live feed from that too. So let me know. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, this is From Here to Eternity by Caitlin Doughty. Is that right? Caitlin Doughty? Is that how you pronounce her name? So Caitlin Doughty is razor sharp and writes about death with exceptional clarity and style. From Here to Eternity manages to be both an extremely funny travelogue and a deeply moving book about what death means to us all. I'm going to tell you one thing. It was hard for me when my mother passed in 2019. Anyone that understands bereavement and has a death of a loved one, if they were very close to that person, and even if they weren't very close to that person, like for instance, back in 2015, my father passed in November, right before Thanksgiving, believe it or not. So, and it's like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? Seriously, what are you trying to tell me? I loved Thanksgiving. I loved Christmas, right? Those are the two major holidays that I really liked. I loved. And it's like, great, you ruined Christmas, you ruined Thanksgiving, because my mother passed away. No, it wasn't Thanksgiving he passed away. It was 2 days, believe it or not, 2 days before Christmas. Believe that. And so then my mother passed away on the 22nd of November. And I'm like, it was like 5 days from Thanksgiving. And it's like, oh God, you would not believe it. I went through a depression. Like, yes. Oh my God. I mean, she was my world. She was my world. I did everything for her. I was her caregiver. Oh, just, oh my God. Many days that I was driving back and forth to work, you know, prior to me going on medical leave, I was like, Lord, please help her. I remember my mother used to say that she used to pray to Jesus, saying, Lord, please either make him better or take him. I was getting to that point. I was already getting to that point. I was working 2 jobs. So basically, I was working every single day without stop. I was doing that. So, I mean, because I worked at my full-time job during the week, and then I worked at a hotel during the weekend. And I had standard hours. I worked first shift no matter what. And it was perfect. I had a routine down. It was not, the extra money was nice, but it was like, well, heck, I love the socialism, to begin with. But at the very end of it is like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, right? So I did a stint with my employer. I took a leave of absence back in the middle part of September. And guess what? What's really interesting about this, not really, really good or bad, it's just ironic, is that when I started my not mid-month, when I started my medical leave, it started on September 11th. And anybody in the United States knows what happened on 9/11. It's like the world stopped on 9/11. And it's like, yep, my world stopped on 9/11. It really did. I mean, it's crazy. But so anyway, fast forwarding, I'm medical leave, and I'm working at the hotel on the weekends, and I'm taking care of my mother during the week, doing her appointments, blah blah, all that stuff, right? It's literally taking a toll on me. But then again, what caregiver wouldn't it take a toll on? I would not put my mother in a home or anything like that, because honestly, assisted living facilities, nursing homes, they're garbage, in my opinion. They're garbage. And the reason why they are is because they don't give a. So, yeah. Another example is when I came back when she passed away. It was like 2 weeks, I think it was, on that Friday. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. How they discard or put the person's belongings in another room or do whatever else. And it's like, wow, do you guys give a blank? Do you? It's like, well, we had the Packer blanket wash. Yeah, and I bet you wanted the fucker, didn't you? Sorry, I don't mean to swear, but oh my God, that nursing home pissed me off. Oh my God. So the thing about it is that don't die unless you have fucking money. Sorry. I'll get off my tangent now. So the book, traveling the world to find the good death. Best smelling. Best-selling author of Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Really? Okay. Oh, here I'm going to read a little inscription here. Fascinated by our pervasive fear of dead bodies. I already like it so far. Drews, trust me, I already like it so far. Mortician Caitlin Dowdy. Oh, she's a mortician too. I set out to discover how our culture cares for the dead. They don't. Simple. They don't. They really don't give a blank. If you don't have a pulse anymore, they don't care. Unless you have money, then they care. Unless you have some sort of estate or something that's worth something, they don't give a they don't care. They don't. From Here to Eternity is an immersive global journey that introduces compelling, powerful rituals almost entirely unknown in America. In rural Indonesia, she watches a man clean and dress his grandmother's. Oh God, this is hard. This is hard. This is really hard. She watches a man clean and dress his grandfather's mummified body. I'm going to turn my volume down on this side because I don't want to hear it in repeat. I'm sorry. I can't do it more than once. Which has resided in the family home for 2 years in La Paz. She meets Bolivian Natias, Natitas, which is a cigarette smoking, wish granting human skulls. Okay. And in Tokyo, she encounters the Japanese Kotsuage, Kotsuage ceremony. Kotsuage, is that right? Well, anyway, in which relatives use chopsticks to. Oh God, bless Almighty, Lord help me get through this. This is just. I'm sorry, but this is just. Oh God, I don't know if I'm gonna be. I'm gonna do my best to read the book. I really will. Lord, give me the strength. So, in which relatives use chopsticks to pluck their loved one's bones. Oh, from cremation ashes. Oh God, it's bad enough when you get the mental image of it, but it's very cringy. I mean, this is the perfect time for late September, early October for Halloween, because I would not want to read or look at any of this stuff any other time because this is just beyond. Ugh. I'm sorry. And honestly, the depiction in a book is 100 times more than it ever would be in a film or TV series. Ever. Okay? With boundless curiosity, oh Lord, I hope I don't throw up on this. With boundless curiosity and gallows humor, Dowdy vividly describes decomposed bodies and investigates the world funeral history. She introduces death care. I want to make sure I read that right. Death care. Innovators researching body composting, and green burial. That's what my mother had mentioned too before. Green burial. Yeah. And examines how varied traditions from Mexico, Dias de los Muertos to the Dorostorian sky burials help us see our own death customs in a new light. I'm trying. I really am. Dowdy contends that the American funeral industry sells a particular and, upon close inspection, peculiar set of respectful rites. Get down. Get down. Up. Good girl. You just moved my mouse. You really did. You know that, kiddo? You moved my mouse. Oh, I don't even have that, do I? Damn it. Okay. Now I just realized it now. You gotta love me. Love me or leave me. That's what I gotta say about that. You know what I mean? There we go. Perfection. Perfection. Sorry. I get weird. When am I not weird, right? Anyways. Bodies are whisked to a mortuary, pumped full of chemicals and entombed in concrete. Off! Good girl. Behave. You're not getting that pen. No, you're not. No, you're not. No. Naughty. Behave. And okay, she argues that our expensive, impersonal system fosters a corrosive fear of death that hinders our ability to cope and mourn. Well, to be perfectly honest, no offense to anybody, but point of view here is that a lot of families, I won't say a lot, there are a number of families that don't care, don't give a shit about their loved ones. And I'll quote that, their loved ones, because it's like out of sight, out of mind, blah, blah, blah. You take care of my mother, you take care of my father, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a rat's. I don't care. They're not a part of my life anymore, blah, blah, whatever that might be. And it's like, they gave fucking birth to you, you know. Have a little fucking care. Excuse me. Have a little compassion. Well, I'm sorry. That must be beneath you because it doesn't warrant any kind of a paycheck or stipend for you. I mean, oh my. Anyhow, by comparing customs, she demonstrates that mourners everywhere respond best when they help care of the deceased and have space to participate in the process. Oh, and here's a picture of the study. Isn't that cool? Yeah, she's actually a mortician. Isn't that cool? Yeah. And what does this say? Okay, I'll get you on the. Oh, you little stinker. You little stinker, Babaroosh. Here, sit. She has naughty girl today. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I give her these. These are. I'll put a description of this for my, because I get these on Amazon or from Amazon, and they're kebabs. They have duck, chicken liver, and chicken in it. So, yeah. Oh, I imagine if you have a kitty cat, he or she would like something like that too, but in more of a softer palette for them. So anyway, where was I? Okay. And then I wanted to look at this. There's no surer foundation for a beautiful friendship than a mutual taste in literature. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Now I'm gonna share with you guys what I got from the library yesterday. Honestly, going to the library, as if you've seen any of my weekend reviews, I excuse me, I love going to the library. Love going to the library. Number one, everything is for free. Everything is for free. You know, when we had the lockdown and you had what was it? You know, you could only go there by appointment and pick up by appointment. I mean, I was getting like 20 maybe 20 or more books per month. Seriously. So yeah. Goes without goes without saying. Goes without saying that I love the books. Library. Oh, remember? No, you don't remember because I didn't tell you. 3, 4. Okay. I did tell. I think I did tell you in a week in review that I did this. I watched Silence of the Lambs, right, with Jodie Foster in it. Well, anyway, I plan to do a series. I really do. I plan to do a series of Silence of the Lambs. So this will be the book comparison between book. I'm sorry, I'm grumbling. I need to eat something eventually. But anyway, I'm going to do a comparison between the books because I haven't read any of the books. Like, for instance, Red Dawn, which is the first book of that series. Sit. Good girl. Shit. Oh. This book, Silence of the Lambs, I think a lot of people have seen this one already, the actual movie, but that's where Jodie Foster came in with what's her name? Clarice. So I'm going to read this. Also, Hannibal. It's the third book of the series. And last but not least, Hannibal Rising. Hannibal Rising. So this book, aside from the actual movies, because I've seen, is it Silence of the Lambs, the second one? I think it is. But anyway, okay, where are we? Ooh. I love it. Okay. Anyways, so for the first one, Red Dragon. Ooh, can we see it? There we go. Red Dragon. Yes. That'll be the first one that I'll be watching. Doing comparison of the movies compared to the books. Hannibal. What is it? Okay. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right in order. Hannibal. Anthony Hopkins and Julianne Moore. And last but not least, unrated Hannibal Rising. That will be coming out as a special edition for October. That will be. It will. Trust me. Okay? I promise. It will be coming out then. Another movie that I got, actually, I don't know much about it, but when I saw Pride, I got it. So I'm getting that. I got that, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to watch it rather. Now, the I he wants another treat. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Is it working? Yep, I'm working. Okay. The first book is A Lot Like Adios by Alexis Daria? I have no idea. After burning out in her corporate marketing career, Michelle something or other, Michelle A, driving her freelance business as a graphic designer. Da, 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 da. Okay. What do some of these people say? Alexia Daria's A Lot Like Adios is a charming, sexy spitfire of a novel between Michael and Gabe's crackling dialogue and their palpable yearning. I fell hard and fast for this book, racing through its pages until I finally closed it with an overflowing heart and deep, happy sigh. Romance readers, this is your new favorite book. Did you hear me? Romance readers. I'm not much of a I mean, I am. You know, it's like if the feeling's right, if the time is right, blah blah blah. Yes, I'll read it. Second chance romance perfection. I was under this book spell from start to finish. Banned myself several times. In the first 100 pages, no less, and fell completely in love with with Mitch and Gabe. Where is it? Where I lost it. Mitch and Gabe. Mitch and Gabe. A TBR must have. Okay. It's considerable. It's considerable. It's only what? How many pages are you? 300 and no, 4. Really? 400? Really? You have a lot to say in 400 pages or what? 402 402 pages, believe it or not. Wow. That's a lot of. Okay. All right. Oh, Gabby Reeds was talking about this. Kill Creek? Yeah. I really don't know what the hell it's about. It was supposed to be a simple publicity stunt. 4 famous horror authors spending the night in one of the world's most notorious haunted houses. Oh, I remember what she was talking about earlier about this. At the end of a dark prairie road, nearly forgotten in the Kansas countryside, is the Finch House. 4 years it has remained empty, overgrown and abandoned. Okay, you have me trained. Sit. No? Okay. So anyway, overgrown and abandoned. Soon the door will be open for the first time in decades, but something is waiting. Lurking in the shadows, anxious to meet its new guests. When best-selling author Sit. It's going to stay right there until you No, you sit. Good girl. Fine. You want to put your nose up to that? When best-selling horror author Sam McGarver is invited to spend Halloween night. Ooh, Halloween too? Whoa. In one of the world's most infamous haunted houses, he reluctantly agrees. At least he won't be alone. Joining him are three other masters of macrobay. Macrobay? Macro mac macrobay. I don't know, Brett. Writers who have helped shape modern horror, but what begins as a simple publicity stunt will become a fight of survival. The entirety, the entity, you want that. There's nothing in the bag, hon. The entity they have awakened will follow them. Really? Wow. Threatening to make them a part of the bloody legacy of Kill Creek. Wow. 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 Okay. Anyway. Yes. Without further introduction, Empire of the Vampire. Plus, the guy on the cover, nice washboard abs. He's cute. Long hair. Got a nice figure on him. Anyway, brilliant and unputdownable, with tenderness and light bound into the bitter dark of a grim and fascinating world. It has been 20 years long since the last sunrise. For nearly 3 decades, vampires have waged war against humanity, building their eternal empire even as they tear down our own. Now, only a few tiny sparks of light endure the sea of darkness. Gabriel de Leon is a silver saint, a member of a holy brotherhood dedicated to defending realm and church from the creatures of the night. But even the Silver Order could have not sit could not stem the tide once one day light failed, and now only Gabriel remains. Sit. Then fine, you're not going to get it. If you don't sit, you don't get it. Oh, this is a signed copy. And it does not get read. Oh, I love this. Look at the pictures. It's got pictures in it too. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah, that's cool. I like the look of that lady. Sit right now. Sit. Well, anyway, let's see if I even want to read it. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Ooh, Empire of... Is that done? Isn't that cool? Set right now. That's what you wanted. You wanted the ball. And inside of God and his 7 martyrs, here vow. Let the dark know my name and despair. So long as it burns, I am the flame. So long as it bleeds, I am the blade. So long as it sins, I am the saint. I am silver. The vow of Saint Michon. Ask me not if God exists, but why is he such a prick? Even the greatest of fools can't deny the existence of evil. We dwell in the shadow every day. The best of us rise above it. The worst of us swallow it whole. But we all. I don't like the wording here, but we all wade hip deep through it. Every moment of our lives, curses and blessings fall on the cruel and just alike. For every prayer heeded, 10,000 go unanswered, and saints suffer alongside the sinners. Pray for monsters spat straight from the body of hell. Wow, that was yes, a big yes for me. So anyway, thanks to all that joined this week in review for the I hated that. Oh my God. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. That's what I have for my Saturday live show. Again, if you guys want to come back next week and join the show, by all means. But until then, have a terrific day.
Well, again, thank you very much for joining Kellie Reviews live show Saturday. I broadcast this every single Saturday at 11 Central. So if you want to learn more about it, please put a comment in the chat. And if any one of you want to join the chat, email at kelliereviews@yahoo.com. Seriously, if you guys want to join the channel, and we can share, discuss whatever it might be. It could be politics, it could be book review, it could be movie review, it could be media review. Doesn't matter. Again, thank you guys for joining us today, and I hope to see you next week. Ta-ta till then. Bye.